It's been a while. I think it's been like 4 weeks since I did a video. I don't have a whole bunch of subscribers yet, but it's okay. All that will come in time. Well, you have just been tuned in, and you are now hearing the voice of me, Grace. So you are now listening to Real Talk with me, Lady G. Please subscribe, and you can also press the notification button. So if I ever go live, at least you can have, you can hear me and hear what I have to say. This is my little point of view. Just my little point of view. So look, it's so much is happening in the news, and then in my personal life and in other people's personal life that I know. So we have a lot to discuss tonight. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to my friend Dana. Her birthday passed earlier this month. And my other good friend Heidi, birthday's coming up. And my good friend Sharina, birthday passed. And we're all trying to get together to have brunch. Oh God, I said it, brunch. Ugh. So let's see how that works out. Anyway, tonight's topic is a lot. It's topical. We're talking about everything. But what I do want to get into a little more serious, and then we work our way down. We knock it down, right? So what I do want to kind of touch on is drugs and kids. I have 2 boys, and most of my girlfriends, they have kids. Our kids are around the same age, so when we hear certain things, kind of hit home, because we have boys, and every day they're getting older and they're getting wiser, and this world is out here to do 2 things: either to build them up or devour them. Sorry, ain't no shortcut to this. It's either straight through or cut through. Okay. Well, the drug thing that's going around now, that's this new drug called fentanyl. I don't know if I'm saying the word correctly, but they say it's higher than heroin. Now, everybody know heroin is a hell of a drug. So if it's higher than heroin, why the hell is it out here in these streets? And for kids to get access to it. And now I was watching the news, and they're saying now they have text drugs. So you don't have to go to the corner no more. You just text the drug person, and they'll meet up with you like, hey, Tyrone, I need my stuff. Link up. And Tyrone is going to link up. Boom, bam. They go to transaction. But it's very sad, because you have these young kids who are looking up to these rappers and these other guys who are talking about Percocet. Get the Percocet. Right? And all this other crazy drug, fentanyl and scissor and all that shit that they have out there. And all that is doing is just breaking down our little black youth. It's already bad enough it's already one strike against you. Now you have this, and you're a zombie, because you have all this drugs that's available to you. And it's not even like before, where you had to go on the hunt. I'm telling you, with the texting, you just text the drugs. What drugs? It's like going into a store. What do you want? That's how convenient it is. So it breaks my heart to see what's going on with the whole drug epidemic, and how it's really affecting our young men, particularly the young man. Oh my goodness. I mean, I had a girlfriend that was just talking about, my good girlfriend, and she was telling me how there was a kid like 16 years old that was passed out on her lawn. Pause. What? Yes. Passed out on her lawn. On her lawn. God, my Jamaican accent. On her lawn. So I'm just like, that just broke my heart. Because it's so sad that us as parents is trying to do our best to keep our kids safe, to keep them away from the drugs and the street violence and everything else that's going on out there. Now, the person came right in front of her lawn and passed out. What in the is going on? So my point is, please be on top of your kids. Don't be their friends in these streets. They are not your friend. Please, if it's a girl, she's not your friend. And if it's a boy, that's not your friend. No. Go make your own friends. If you can't make any, watch TV. There's a lot of friends on TV. They even have a show called Friends, okay? So, please, if you have kids that are at that age, from 12 up. I mean, I was going to say from 9, but I'm going to just be realistic. From 12 up, make sure you know what's going on in their home, with their homework, schoolwork, and their drug. And if they have any drugs hidden in the stash. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even talking about like weed. Because I honestly, I don't smoke. I don't smoke anything. And I'm not here promoting drugs. You know, I'm not a drug promoter. I'm just being realistic. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real chick. Believe that. I am. Kids are going to try drugs. They're going to try heroin. They're going to try cocaine. They're going to try weed. Now, if you had to pick one of those drugs for your kid to try, which one would you want to buck up in his book bag? The weed. Because everybody know that smoking a little tree, you know, it's not going to really do that much damage. Unless you start mixing it with other drugs, then yeah, then that's, you're going to have damage. But smoking a little weed, it ain't going to do nothing to you, believe me. And I've never smoked a half an ounce of cockroach of weed or nothing of weed. But I'm just saying, I never heard on the news, oh, he smoked the weed and he was done. No, but I have heard he's taken fentanyl and he's done. He's taken heroin, he's OD. He's taking cocaine and his nose is on the floor. I have heard that. And you've seen stories about that, or drug lord stories that celebrate drugs on that level. So my point is, if you have boys, our young boys, anybody knows me know I love boys. I always wanted 2 boys, and I got that. So I love my boys. I love my girls too, but you know, I have 2 boys, so they did my heart. So just please check on them. And if the topic comes up of drugs, just be honest. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't be like, well, once upon a time, there was a drug here, but, and then you start stuttering. No, you come out and you just be real with your kids, and you let them know that drugs is bad. Seriously. I'm not talking about no weed. I'm talking about hardcore drugs that you walk in and you feel like you're doing the Brook up, like, because the drug is dancing and you're walking. Like, come on. So just please be honest with your kids when they ask questions. And even if they don't ask, have a conversation with them. If they're at that age where, you know, now they're forming their own identity, they're going out, meeting friends, and so on and so forth. Let them know about the drugs. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I wanted to touch on was, even though it's past already, but I still want to touch on it, is Halloween. Like, I know a lot of people, well, everybody celebrates Halloween, just about everybody celebrates it, but I personally, I don't celebrate Halloween. And I think it was on Halloween, y'all know I love me some Wendy Williams, and that's when she did the ski back. You know, that's when she skied out, and they had to cut the commercial, and you know, they had to rush in her medical team, and it was just chaotic, honey. I wasn't there for that taping, but from what the news reporters were reporting, that it was bad behind the scenes. My point is, I just feel like Halloween, man, y'all know, it is not something to be celebrating. I put my signs up on my door. Don't be ringing my bell for no candy. Okay? Don't be ringing my bell. There's a sign there, no candy here. 10 exclamation point. How you doing? So I just feel like Halloween is just another holiday to get more of your money. Come on. Let's be for real. Really, Halloween. I wanted to talk about, like, having sex with your significant other. You know, we're not here to judge. So if it's lesbians and whatever else, I don't judge nobody. I don't care. I'm not here to judge nobody, honey. You better not throw no You better not throw no stone. If you live in a glass house, I'm just saying, I don't judge people. How often do you think you should be getting it on? Pause. that that goes with so much. That it's a lot that goes with that. It's not just how often should you have it. It's a lot that goes into it. A lot. It's like making a cake. It's not just the eggs and the flour. There's a lot of other ingredients that has to go into for that cake to come out good. So you have to ask yourself, what kind of ingredients do you have to be having the bomb.com sex? You know what I'm saying? So once you have all your ingredients, then it should be almost every day or every other day. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Because a lot of people sometimes they don't be getting it on. And it's not that, oh, we don't have the time. We don't know. No. You ever heard the saying, whatever you want or love, you're going to make time for? That's a real saying. And the last thing I want to touch on is family. Now, what do you consider a family? Is it somebody that you are related to? Is it somebody that you've known for a long extended amount of time? Or is it your own immediate family, like your man and y'all kids? Because with me, a family could be anybody. Anybody could be your family. And your immediate family, or I should say your blood relative family, sometimes could be so distant, honey. They're like a ponytail. They're in the back. Okay? Where that ponytail at? In the back. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like when it comes to family, it's not because you're related to them that makes them your family. No. It's a connection you have with people. I have friends that I consider very close to me, you know, and I appreciate them because they understand me and I understand them. Do y'all understand me? And, you know, I appreciate that. So I consider them family because they're there for me if I need them, and I'm definitely there for them. So family does not always mean somebody that you're related to. No. So blood is not always thicker than water, honey. That's just a saying. Okay? Just like they saying, why did the chicken cross the road? It's just a saying. Sometimes shit is just being said because the person who made it up that day, they probably was home. They had nothing to do. And the family member got on their nerve because the family member probably stole $20. And then the other friend came and gave her back $40, so she gained an extra 20. And she's like, oh, look, you supposed to be my family and you stealing from me. And then she said, see, people say blood thicker than water, but it's not true because she done made that little scenario up, and now she realizes that blood is not always thicker than water. Anyway, I really love doing my little show. I really, really do. Again, this is Real Talk with Lady G, me. Subscribe. And I didn't put it on a big stage yet. I didn't tell a whole bunch of people and stuff like that. I think I have a few followers, not a lot, but like I say, it's okay. And I really thank you guys for listening. And when you get a chance, you can leave a comment. And if I can, I'll definitely reply back to you. Thanks again for tuning in with Real Talk with me, Lady G. Have a splendid night. Thanks. Bye.